All right, I found a few more as I was passing by because there's a project I saw online that I want to do, so I'm going to show you. I noticed over here, so there's where I was, and this is what I'm building, and that's great, and it's going to happen. But I have so many, and these are so compacted. I don't know if you can see that if I'm holding this right, but that needs more dirt, and those need to come up. And then this is just so tightly compacted, but I love the bouquet it makes and how it kind of winds down and around. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that one, if anything, but that one for sure needs to come up and out and get more dirt. So show you the process, because hopefully these will come out a lot easier. And yeah, let's just see. Get him way up here because he's way, well, you know what, before I do that, I'm going to put some dirt. That's too big for that. Okay. Pull this out gently. Set it over here for a moment. And these guys are just sitting on top. So, I mean, that's how well they grow and easy they grow. They just sit on the soil, typically. That's why it was so surprising to see how compacted they were. So I just loosely placed some soil in here. And then I'm gonna gently set these guys back in to where the babies can transplant themselves. And that's a little too far out. Kind of curl this guy around. Some more babies under there, kind of buried. He's purple. All right, we'll stick him over here so he gets more soil. And then a little more soil on top of that tail so that it can settle in. All right, so now we still have these guys to contend with. We're going to add kind of a waterfall effect for this transplant right here. That means a little more soil. All right, so we have this baby hanging out, kind of too big for up here, but we can embed that tail and kind of stick him up so he has a place to go. So he likes that, okay? And I talk about these like they're little people because they're my little chicks and hens, so whatever. Sticking up and out of there. Let's see, this little guy can go right in here. You're going to be so surprised at how these things explode. If you take a footage of when you plant yours and when you look at them every 6 months or so, or 3 months, or however often you want to keep an eye on them. It's pretty amazing how they pretty well explode and take over. So I have them everywhere because of that very reason. All right, so here's a little wand looking part. So I like these for inside a transplant, so we can kind of wrap that tail around down here and give it a nice support system, and then place that on top. That's a little more soil to pat down in there. All right, so there's just one in there, but it will fill in. Any babies here that can come in? That's so tight. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This deal right here. It's so packed that I just really want to take some out. So I'm going to take as many as I can without compromising the little tail. You can't see what I'm talking about. Okay. This little tail. How it grows through the crack in the pot. I don't want to compromise that. So I'm leaving that alone and taking out bigger parts. See how full it is and filling in. Alright, so I think you saw that without me messing up the entire film. Oh, that's terrible. I apologize. Hopefully future footage will be much less moving. Much less moving. All right, there you go. So there's one there. He's still so compacted. I took a really good sized one out of here and you can hardly tell. So I'm gonna try and take the biggest ones that come out. Second biggest one will come out in a giant clump. But we didn't compromise the baby, so what we'll do is fill in the dirt, pull out as many leaves as we can. The oak leaves around here, they just get in the way. So this happens just for a month or so, and then, yeah, anyway. All right, let's get some soil in here. Some room to grow. And we can even pull him up and tip it. Oh. All right, so now everybody has a lot of room and we have a whole new set of chicks and hens to find homes for. I actually have made myself more work than I wanted for right now. And there we have it. They have more room to breathe and they are happy little chicks and hens. And they will waterfall down and be beautiful, just like that one. All right, so now I'm gonna finish this one. The top has a little bit of ice plant. And I'm cascading, I'm not showing you, hold on a second.